Good morning. Guys, don't be shy, let me know you're there. Good morning. Who have we got on? Morning, Sally. How are you this morning? So, good morning, guys. I hope we're all well. Hope we're all feeling fit. So, welcome to this 30-minute Power Pilates session. All right, so lots of Pilates moves, but we're going to use some light resistance. So, if you've got a couple of baked bean cans, that would be absolutely perfect for this workout. All right, or a light set of dumbbells, okay? So anything no heavier than 2 kilos, all right? So I'm going to use my 1.5s for this. All right, so if you've got a light set of hand weights, you can use them. And again, that's optional. You don't have to use any resistance at all if you don't want to, all right? So just take it all at your own pace. It's called Power Pilates, lots of Pilates moves, but we're putting it into like a HIIT format, all right, which obviously makes it a little bit more dynamic, all right, so a bit more repetition than your standard Pilates class. I'm going to take you through a Pilates style warm-up, all right, a little bit, again, more upbeat than your standard Pilates class that you might do. Now, we are going to be using a mat, all right, so you want to make sure you've got a mat. I'm going to have my shoes and socks on. All right, because I am playing around with weights, all right, so I want to make sure I keep my feet safe. Now, I'm just going to move that mat out the way just for the warm-up. So we're going to do a standing Pilates warm-up, just to mobilise all the major sort of muscle groups, okay, on the joints, all right, and get ourselves nice and warm. So guys, if you're just joining in, all right, Power Pilates, all right, make sure you've got shoes and socks on, especially if you're going to use some resistance, so some hand weights, all right. I've got 1.5 kilo hand weights, but you want to be possibly a little bit lighter than that if you can. Definitely not any heavier than 2 kilos, all right? So, shall we get going with the warm-up? Are you ready to go? Give me the thumbs up if you're ready to go, guys, and I'll get the music on. We're going to go with a little bit of a Latin feel today with the music. So, here we go. Find yourself a space, and let's get ourselves nice and warm. All right, so feet a little bit wide from your hips. We're going to take a nice deep breath in and then breath out. And again, breathe it in and breathe it out. All right, guys, so lift up through the crown of the head. Okay, stretch out through the arms. Okay, 2 more. And 1 more time. All right, now I'm going to circle the arms up, back and down. So start off small. Okay, just relax the arms, just gently rolling through the shoulders. Okay, switch that 6-pack on. Alright, we're going to roll the shoulders the other way. So rolling the shoulders the other way. Alright, so you want to stand up nice and tall, you're just moving through the shoulders. Switch that belt on, so wrap that belt around your waist, lift up through that pelvic floor. Alright, so we're going to lift the arms up. So we're going to inhale as we lift, and then exhale as we breathe down. Inhale and exhale. So try and breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, so we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 4 more times there. So breathe it in, breathe out. And again, breathe it in and breathe out. So breathe in and then breathe out. Okay, 1 more time. Now we're going to bring the arms down to the side, standing up tall again. Now just lift up onto the balls of the feet there. Okay, so just pedaling through the feet. Pedaling through the feet. So you're lifting the heel off the floor and then just gently pressing the heel down. Keep the knees soft as you do that. Alright, so lift and lower. Okay, now you want to try and do the central part of your body nice and still while you're doing this. Okay, so you've got that core control. Relax your shoulders, relax the hands. Okay, now we're going to take it back to the swings. Okay, so just reach those arms up. Inhale and then exhale. Okay, so lift up through the crown of the head. Now we're going to add a heel lift. So you're going to inhale, lift the heels, exhale down. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Okay, 4 more times. Inhale and exhale. Start to warm up through the calf muscles. It's challenging your balance as well. 3, 2 more times. Right, bring your feet back to hip distance, back to your swing. So inhale, and then exhale. Okay, and add that heel lift if you want it. Inhale, and exhale. So inhale, and exhale. Reach up. Inhale, and exhale. 4 more times there. Lift up. Okay, 2 more times. Stretch out to that spine. Okay, 1 more time, guys. Then take it back to that side lunge. Okay, so just side to side. Alright, so feet wide. Press that heel in. Now add the arm lift. Just reach it out to the side. Yeah, so it's like you're pressing all the way. 4 more times here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the legs the same and the arms. Okay, 8 more. 8, 7. Just reaching forward, thumbs up. Palms face in. 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hold it here, guys. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. All right, so you should be feeling nice and warm, a little bit energized. So we're going to move on. So para Pilates. All right, so it's got a little bit of a circuit feel to it. So let me explain. All right, you're going to be working for 50 seconds on one exercise. All right, and then I'm going to give you a 15-second changeover. All right, so we're going to start off your first exercise. I'm going to show you your exercise, and we're going to repeat this exercise 2 times. All right, so we're going to start with the feet wide. So you're in a plie squat. Okay, now your arms are here. I'm going to take them out to the side, almost like we're holding a couple of plates in our hands. Palms up. You're going to bring the heel in towards the opposite heel, and you're going to bring the arms into the side. So you're pulling the elbows into the side. You're squeezing between the shoulder blades. Make sure your shoulders aren't rolled forward. Pull that back so you get that nice strong Pilates posture for me. Okay, guys? Now, I think I said 50 seconds, didn't I? I meant 45 with a 15 seconds changeover period or recovery in between, okay? So are you ready for this? Yes, I hear you shout. So let's do this. Let's get my timer on. You won't be aware of the timer, but I will be. All right, guys? So you ready to go? You know your first exercise. Off you go if you're ready. Set, feet wide. So we're in a plie squat. Toes down, chest down. So bring the heel in. Now, as you're bringing that heel in, you want to think about squeezing your inner thighs here as well. Now, you may feel a little or hear a little bit of clicking from your knees. That's fine, just as long as there's no pain. Thinking about that Pilates posture, okay? So, shoulders up, back and down, squeezing those elbows into the side, gently squeezing between shoulders. So with Pilates, we're trying to work the smaller muscle groups rather than the deeper ones inside, yeah? Sorry, the deeper, smaller muscle groups inside rather than the bigger muscles. Okay, 2 more seconds here. All right, stand tall. First round up, roll your shoulders. Bit of a tap out with those feet. Take a drink whenever you need one, guys, okay? Don't wait for me to stop. Most of you know what I'm like. Okay, so arms out to the side, palms up. Squeeze the heel in. Lift up through the crown of the head. So you're trying to get that connection in the arms, okay? Keeping that Pilates posture. We're working the inner thighs and the legs here as well. Keeping it going, guys. Good, so we're nice and strong, shoulders back and down. If the arms get too much, take the arms out a bit. Just stay with the legs. Or if the legs get too much, just do the arms. Keep it moving. 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Okay, roll. So next exercise, we're going to do a lunge, okay? So, not many people's favourite exercise, but I want you to shift the weight forward. So you've got a straight line from the crown of your head, okay? Right the way down, alright? So you're keeping a nice long neutral spine. Now you're just going to hold it in this lunge position, and we're going to do some tricep extensions. So palms face in. So holding that burn because you're holding that leg in a static isometric contraction. Alright. Squeeze the back of the arms. Shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the back of the arms. How are we feeling, guys? How are we doing? 3, 2, 1, and come back. Right, the good news is we only do one set on each leg, okay? This one, so the other leg in front. Now tilt forward. Nice long neutral spine. Just gently pressing that back heel down. Arms are nice and close, and off you go. So you're holding a static isometric contraction of the legs. Okay, and we're using the arms. Squeeze the back of the arms. Good. How are we doing, guys? How are we feeling? Are we glad it's Friday? Keep smiling. Squeeze the back of those arms. 10 seconds left here, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, guys, now we go down to the mat now. Okay, now 4-point kneeling. Alright, so I'm going to start off this one. Okay, with the weights in the middle of my hands. My hands are underneath the shoulders. Alright, so we're on all fours. Now, you're going to take one leg. You're going to stretch that back. With the arm, the opposite arm, you're going to do a row. And then you're going to lift the opposite leg. Now flex the foot and think about kicking the heel up towards the ceiling now. Now we're keeping that core control. So we're really keeping the centre part of our body nice and still. Keeping this arm in nice and close. Good, guys. Now really switch that belt on that pelvic floor on. So if anyone does my Pilates classes, you know what I'm talking about. Seconds here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to stay on the same side, but we're not going to use the weight. Okay, we're just going to reach the hand out in front, thumb is up, and we're just going to do some little pulses. Alright, so little pulses. Same arm, same leg again, yeah? Opposite arm, opposite leg though. Reach. Little pulses. Now the left, okay, keep that foot flexed. Think about lifting the heel towards the ceiling. You want to keep the eyes looking down. So those weights in between your hands. So you're going to really challenge your balance this. Pull that belly button in. Keeping it going, guys. Keeping that stability. Have a rest if you need. Any point. Come on, a few more seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, guys, let's just take a child pose stretch there. Stretch out through those arms. So we're going to swap sides. So onto all fours again. Okay, now we're going to pick up the weight of the other hand. Straight leg, opposite leg to arm. Alright, and you're going to row with the back arm. And then straight leg, kick the heel up towards the ceiling. So I'm really concentrating on keeping the central part of my body as still as I can. So that's the whole thing with Pilates. You're just trying to bring core strength. So keeping the core nice and still while other parts of our body are moving, okay? Keep that arm nice and close. Leave the elbow. Pull that belly button in. 5 seconds here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Right, rest, guys. Now, same side. Okay? So straight the arm. Reach with the left. Thumbs up. Okay, foot is flexed. And off you go. We're just going to do little pulses. So think about trying to stretch out through the fingertips. And then stretch out through the heel. Tiny little movements, guys, yeah? Keep breathing. rest if you need to, guys. Come on, keep stretching, keep reaching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have a stretch, child pose stretch. Now guys, we're going to move it over onto our backs next. Okay, working the glutes. We're going to take it into a bridge position. And we're going to do some arms as well. Alright, so have your weights to the sides. Or have your arms to the side. Now your arms are out wide. Palms up. Alright, now we're going to bridge up and down. So bring your heels nice and close. Bridge up and down. Keeping the back of the shoulders in the mat there. Think about really squeezing your glutes all the way to the top. Now, as we're doing that, we're going to add the chest slide. So add a chest slide as you're doing the bridge. You want to come to the top, right? Keep the hips and the pelvis as neutral as you can. So don't bring the arms all the way back down towards the floor, but focus on keeping the back of your shoulders nice and evenly spread on the mat there. Squeeze your glutes from the bottom to the top. Alright guys, now you're going to hold the next one at the top. And we're going to turn the hands and we're going to do some pulse chest presses with the arms, okay? So you're going to hold the glute bridge, hold it here, static isometric contraction, and you're just going to pulse that chest press. Press into those heels. Squeeze your glutes. How are we doing, guys? Are we good? Keep it moving. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze to the top. Hips are level, keeping the back of the shoulders in towards the mat there. Little pulses using those chest muscles. A few more seconds. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep squeezing. Tuck those hips under. A few more seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Right, guys. We are going to repeat those 2 exercises again, but we're going to take our bridge into a front bridge. So the soles of the feet are together. This is optional. If you prefer to stay with the standard bridge, you can. Arms out wide, okay? Shoulders back and down. Set. Lifting into your front bridge, so your knees stay wide. Think about pressing the soles of the feet together, but squeeze your glute cheeks together. So imagine you've got a 50-pound note between your butt cheeks right now. Squeeze. Nice and slow and controlled. It's not about how fast you're doing the movement. It's about focusing on the muscles you feel working and getting that mind to muscle connection. I'm feeling this in my chest, I'm feeling it in my glutes. A few more seconds here, guys. Squeeze. Okay, right guys, now the next one we're going to take it to the top, hold that front bridge at the top, static isometric contraction, okay, keeping the hips level, alright, and we're just going to pulse some chest presses while we're holding that bridge. Now guys, if this is too much, alright, take it back to your standard bridge. Right, making sure you're keeping your hips nice and level, squeeze your glutes. Imagine you've got a 50-pound note between your butt cheeks right now. Using those chest muscles, little pulses. Good guys, keep it going. We're going to come back up and choose standing after this one. Keep squeezing those glutes, guys. Squeeze, 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 that's what it's all about. Squeeze the butt cheeks together. 3, 2, 1. Right guys, carefully coming up to your feet, okay? So carefully coming up. So we're going to work our calf muscles a bit. Alright, now you can put one weight down if you want to for this one. But we're going to start with the weights up and the heels lifting off the floor. So as the heels go down towards the floor, okay? So your arms go down towards the back. So you've got a tricep extension with the calf raise. Now, if you did want to make this one a little bit more challenging, you start in a squat position and then come up from the squat. Watch you don't bash yourself in the back of your head. slow and controlled. How are we doing, guys? How are we feeling? Keeping that balance. 3, 2, one more rep for me. And well done. Just bring your arms down for a moment. Shake it out. We're going to do that one more time, okay? So either stay up high or starting in the squat, chair squat, arms up. So when the arms come down, we're going to lift the heels. We're going the opposite way to before, guys. Keeping it going. Balance challenge. Squeeze the back of the arms. Keeping it going. A few more. Three, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Carefully put your weights down. Now we're not going to use the weights again now. All right, we're going to go back down onto the mat. Okay, all the exercises now are down on the mat. We're going to start off on our side. Okay, and we're going to start off with a side plank. All right, leg lift. So take your bottom knee. Okay, we're going to bend that underneath. So your shoulders are stacked, your hips are stacked. You're just going to lift the top leg up and down. Now I like to lift my arm above my shoulder, palm to the front. It focuses me on trying to draw myself up towards the ceiling through my shoulders, but my shoulders are stacked. Thinking about squeezing the glutes the whole time. So again, it's not about how fast you do this exercise, it's about keeping it slow and controlled. Really pull that belly button in, lift from the underside. Keep going, guys. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lie on our sides next. Okay, so just lie yourself down. Alright, so legs are straight out, feet flexed. I just want you to kick back, circle round and in. So it's not about making a massive circle, this one. It's about trying to keep the upper body as still as you can, but keeping that core control while you're moving through your hips. So using all those muscles in and around the hips, keep the knees soft, kick back, circle and in. So you want to imagine you've got a wall behind you, so you're not rocking forwards and back. Now you're going to feel this one in your glutes. Just kicking back and circling in. Back, circling. 10 seconds left here, guys. 5. Keeping that control. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it over onto our backs next, guys. So we're going to move it into our 100 exercise. So this is a very well-known Pilates exercise. Alright, so bend your knees. Right, tuck your hips under. So nice level pelvis. Lift your feet off the floor. Okay, knees in line with the hips. We're going to start off with the bend knee option. Lift the upper body, hands to the side. Breathe in, 5 taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So try and keep those knees above the hips, so you're not bringing them in too close. Just keeping that going. Now, if you did want to make this one harder, take your legs longer, bring your legs together, and bring that down to 45 degrees. All right, and just keep that going. So no pressure through the head, neck, and shoulders. Eyes looking straight between those legs. Pull that belly button down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Guys, hug the knees in. Right, we're going to do the 100 one more time, okay? One more time with the 100. So keep the bent knees. When you take your legs straight, really pull that belly button in. Keeping that nice neutral pelvis, okay? So, here we go. When you're ready, bring yourself up. Off you go. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, legs straight if you want it, guys. Challenge yourselves. Squeeze the legs together. Relax the necks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really pull in that belly button down. Strong core. Keeping it going. Oh, Alexa's talking to me again. I'm going to have to tell her to stop in a minute. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Carefully roll yourselves up. Flip yourself over onto the other side. Alright, set. Side plank, leg lift. Forearm on the floor. Elbow underneath your shoulders. Lift yourself up. So your bottom leg is going to be bent, tucked behind. Top leg straight, hips stacked, shoulders stacked. I'm going to lift my arm. Off I go. Alright, so just lifting and lowering. Keeping that foot flexed. Nice and slow and controlled. Lift from the underside. Everything stacked. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, guys. Nice and slow and controlled. It's your last couple of exercises coming up, guys. Keeping it going for me. Keeping that control. 10 seconds left here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we go. Rest it down, guys. So you can tuck your head underneath that one arm. Bring legs straight. Again, everything is stacked. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Okay, so you're going to lift the leg out 3 or 4 inches. Kick it back. Circle. And then bring it in. So, small movement. Thinking about that kick back. Squeeze your glutes. Keeping the upper part of your body as still as you can. Alright, keeping that control. Imagine you've got a wall behind you. So you're not rocking forwards and back. And not rocking forwards and back. You're keeping that control. So great glute strengthener this one. Also strengthening all those muscles in and around the hip, okay? Keep the knees soft, keep the joints soft. Squeeze and use the muscles to get that mind to muscle connection. Slow and controlled, guys. That's what it's all about. Pilates. Slow and controlled. Feeling that in your glutes. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Give that a tap out. So guys, one more ab exercise to do. Alright, we're going to go into our crisscross or single leg stretch. 2 rounds. I'll start off with a single leg stretch. Alright, I'm going to lift up, fingertips on the temples. Just stretch one leg out and bring it in. One leg out and bring it in. This is your single leg stretch. If that's enough for you, you're going to stay with that one. Otherwise, we're going to try and get some rotation. We're going to bring opposite knees to opposite elbows. This is called crisscross. Opposite shoulder to knee. Or bicycle crunch. Keep it going. A few more seconds here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in, guys. We're going to do that one more time and then we are done, okay? Last exercise. So, guys, bring your feet back down if you need to. Set yourselves back up. Knees over the hips. Lift the upper body, fingertips on the temples. Stretch one leg out and bring it in. So start off with your single leg stretch. The upper body staying still. And then when you're ready, off you go. Crisscross. Getting that rotation through the upper body. Your legs are going straight out to the front now. Keep it going. Few more. 8 more, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Well done, guys. Hug the knees in. Breathe. Oh, well done, guys. Just carefully bring your feet down. Take your arms wide, palms up. Just gently bring your knees over to one side. So you feel that stretch. Down the outside of the leg there. You're going to feel a little bit into the lower back and the waist. Stretching the arms out wide, keep the palms up. You're going to feel the stretch across your chest. Alright, bring the knees up to the top and over to the other side. Feeling that stretch. Deep breaths. Alright guys, bring your knees back up to the top. We're going to hug the knees in. We're going to roll ourselves up. We're going to take it over onto all fours. Let's have a cat stretch. Just to stretch out your back. You're going to take the centre of the back up. Rise up and down towards the belly button. Well done, guys. Bring it back to flat back. Okay, tuck the toes underneath. Carefully bring it up to standing. Rolling up to the top. And when you get to the top, roll your shoulders. Tap out your toes in front. Give your fingers a wriggle. And guys, well done. Give yourselves a big clap. Thank you ever so much for joining me this afternoon for that Para Pilates session. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so a little bit more upbeat than your standard Pilates class. But guys, come back in, revisit that one as many times as you want. Okay, it's going to stay here on the Facebook page. Come back and do it as many times as you want to, but just make sure you put hashtag replay on there so as we know that you're doing the classes later on. Guys, stay positive, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you very soon here on the Riverside Facebook page. Take care, guys. Bye. See you, Sally. Bye. Happy Friday, everyone. Take care.